Hi there, it's been about a week since I last emailed Eventim about their terrible customer services and the fees they charge and their rubbish practice at selling tickets basically. And I've actually had an email back from them again, from Stuart again this time, so I thought I'd share that with you. And also I couldn't resist writing back to them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the text up on the screen from Stuart's email, and my reply has been sort of inserted paragraph at a time in response to what he said. So what I say in response is basically what I wrote back to him, although the text I'll show you will just be from his email.
Dear Mr. Donnelly, thank you for your email. Dear Stuart, thank you for taking the time to write to me once again. I have read it and I apologise for the inconvenience. I take it that by apologise you mean use the word apologise in the hope that it will appear to be some kind of action to rectify the situation, and that by inconvenience you do mean the uncertainty and stress I will be enduring between now and the day of the event, approximately 2 months from now, and more when you count the time passed since the booking, when I've paid good money to avoid such uncertainty. In light of that, you should be able to understand why your inaction does not constitute any form of apology. The dispatch method chosen was standard mail, and tickets sent via this method are not trackable. This is true. However, the tickets are deliverable by standard mail, so I do have grounds to complain when they are not delivered. And considering the headroom your delivery fee gives you for standard mail, assuming that most deliveries are successful, and I doubt by now that you would still be in business were my situation not all common, they cover you amply for the rare occasions when you need to resend the tickets by recorded delivery. On those rare occasions when standard mail fails, we can provide access to the event by way of box office collection. For that reason, I am not able to refund the per ticket or per order fee. That is a textbook non sequitur. To say that your ability to do one thing, which by the way is currently in question, since I have no assurances from you other than your email that you'll be able to do it, and it was an email that assured me that you would be able to deliver the tickets previously, renders you unable to do another, is almost the silliest thing I've heard today. In this case, the two aren't even mutually exclusive. Please also note, venue collection costs the same as physical postage, £2.50. This is why I said almost. This is hilarious. I'm surprised you didn't follow this by saying I should be grateful that you haven't charged me an additional £2.50 for the collection as well. What you're suggesting here is that Royal Mail provide you their services for free. No wonder they got into financial trouble. They misplaced their trust in you, as it seems have I. You also have made no attempt to explain why I cannot go and collect the tickets in person either from the venue or from your own offices during office hours this week or next. Your arbitrary decision to make tickets available for collection only at the last minute, once there will be no time to rectify any further problems, suggests fraud to me. Why else would you wait until then? So you can resell the seats to someone else at a higher price, have the venue tell me my tickets are unavailable, and then give me a refund after making a tidy profit? Once the event has passed and I've missed out, will you still be apologising for the inconvenience then? I would ordinarily worry about making such suggestions, as it might give you ideas, but since you've ignored every other suggestion I've made thus far, I would imagine that if this is your scheme, and I cannot rule it out, you'll have already planned it long ago. Booking fees cover the administrative costs that Eventim incur to provide access to events. The booking fees charged per ticket pays for the technology infrastructure, distribution network, credit or debit card processing services, merchant fees, telephone lines, labour, and other costs associated with arranging and managing ticket inventory and servicing a ticket transaction. Since the tickets I ordered were not delivered to me, and I have no assurance that I'll gain admittance to the event other than your questionable word, the costs you've listed are no justification for me paying the fees. I paid for a swift and stress-free delivery of tickets, not so that I can spend the following 3 months worrying about it while you do nothing. Incidentally, you can remove telephone lines from the list, since you have a premium rate phone line. But more importantly to you, if those fees truly are that essential to maintain your operation, then it would be in your interest to facilitate receipt of more instances of such fees from myself in future, and from those to whom I recommend you. In a world of ticket agents who compete with each other, all charging substantial fees, The one who justifies them by going the extra mile when there's a problem and places long-term customer satisfaction over a short-term gain of £21.50 will win out. I gave you yet another opportunity, and yet again you declined it. You can justify your fees and practices however you like, but by treating customers this way, you're only hurting yourselves, even more so with arbitrary policies that draw suspicion of fraud upon you. I hope the next 2 months are not as stressful for you as they will be for me, as I worry about facing the disappointment of 3 other people, as well as my own, after going to the trouble of organising what should have been a night to look forward to. Once again, I apologise for the inconvenience. Stuart James, Customer Service Manager, Eventim UK Limited. Yeah, as I'm berated with emotionally charged cries of "Why didn't you collect the ticket sooner?" I'll try to remember that you did say you apologised for the inconvenience, not once but twice in your email, and hope that lessens the blow somewhat. Shout out to Mike Smith, who's looking forward to seeing what they said in response to my last email, so this one's for you. So it appears as the third stage then, I've gone from anger to being flippant to suspicion of fraud. I don't know how long this is going to go on.